When you're sitting alone with a god-awful film, the ratings
Shows for kids, not tech.
We're just normal men. We're just innocent men.
Worst of the worst. We watch these things so you don't have to. Worst of the worst. The worst of the worst. We run things we haven't done.
Hello, I am Ryan.
Hello, I'm Sam. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Jamie. And did you know that iced gems are not cereal, Sam?
And this is Doctor Who. Blink.
But don't blink.
Would Don't Blink have been a better title?
No.
Karen Mulligan, now Academy Award nominated?
Maybe.
This is one of her first ever acting roles.
19 she was.
I've got a fun fact for this. This is my first ever episode.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
That is awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I remember watching this with my dad, and it's one of these ones that, like,
I remember watching this for the first time as well. This never used to scare me, like, as much as other things. Like, I think with, I've said before, but like with Doctor Who, I was scared by like really random bits and pieces. Like this, it was creepy, but it didn't used to like scare me.
This. It's a pretty random title card.
Fun fact. This is, so Stephen, I mentioned in Dallas in Manhattan, Stephen Moffat was originally slated to write the Dalek two-parter, but didn't have time because he was doing Jekyll at the time. So he said, I'll take the Doctor Light episode for the season. End up writing this, but it's based on a short story that he wrote for the Doctor Who annual called What I Did on My Holiday by Sally Sparrow. And that's where the character's name comes from and where the concept of the Weeping Angel comes from. And another fun fact, the Weeping Angel is based on Stephen Moffat used to go to holiday up in the Highlands, and there was a hotel next to a big spooky graveyard, and there was an angel statue, and one day he saw it, it was like a rundown graveyard, saw the statue, came back the next day and it was gone.
Forklift certified.
So yeah, and gets in an interview Stephen Moffat says like that is like that's canon. Like he was like, I was certain that he's also got a weeping angel in his garden as well.
Yeah.
Who's it we know who's friends with Stephen Moffat's daughter?
Would it be Yannick?
No.
Jack.
I know someone who's friends with Stephen Moffat's daughter.
There's someone at uni I remember who
I didn't know Stephen Moffat had a daughter. I thought he had two sons.
I think it's the door.
Hetty McDonald. She's only done 2 episodes of Doctor Who. This and Magician's Apprentice.
Ooh.
Which is a really random one, but yeah.
It's well directed.
Does she go into anything else after this?
Trying to this.
Probably.
Honestly, the amount of screens here is like what it's trying to. Is that this is the experience of trying to make an audiovisual essay? You've just got all these clips open. You're like, did anyone play the game, The Lonely Assassins, that followed this up?
Yep.
No, I didn't.
Love it.
It's very good.
That wee ringtone was very nostalgic. Isn't Larry in the Lonely Assassins game?
Yeah, the game's all about trying to find him.
Oh, I see.
And did you get the proper ending?
Which was...
Where you do all the wee Easter eggs and you find all the TARDISes and then the Doctor turns up.
I'm probably not.
Because his wife disappears, and you remember she sends a video being like, I'm here in this year and I still miss you, blah blah. The Doctor takes him back to live together with her.
I think I did get that.
Oh. Didn't think they'd be allowed to do that.
Well, they're allowed to say ITV.
I suppose.
What was it?
This is the same house from...
Is it Attack of the Grass where the Doctor says if you switch to Channel 4 tonight the planet may implode?
Yes.
Smart. Back to normal. Though, there is a risk that if you switch to ITV tonight, the galaxy may implode.
You never had a father.
But see, the thing is, right, when they introduce the whole image of an angel becomes an angel, is the shadow not technically an image of an angel?
No, it's a shadow.
Is that his own thing? But it's the image of an angel.
It's the shadow of an angel.
But it's a shadow and image.
No.
This might have been the episode I think that solidified like Stephen Moffat's position as the showrunner after Russell. Well, yeah, I think it will be in safe hands. They are just such a genius monster.
I don't like the fact that it stops when the camera's looking at it because it's like
Because then
we can see it, which is why Flesh and Stone completely ruins that when you see them moving.
See, if you'd heard it, if you'd heard them moving, it would be fine.
It's quantum locked.
Back off.
It's awful.
Back off.
Just couldn't even imagine like the fact that this wasn't even Stephen Moffat's first script and he just sort of went, nah, I'll just cook up this wee. Very, very clever man. You're in Hull.
What am I doing in Hull?
They don't really ever bring this back after this episode. That when like the Weeping Angels aren't very accurate when they send you back in time and you get like catapulted like quite far away.
Well, they were going to do it in Time of Angels, but then Steve Moffat cut out the subplot.
Yeah. Because it's already too packed. Oh.
It's all Hull.
It's all Hull.
Always has
The
been.
Hull Times.
Always will.
Wait,
always
it's
has
all
been.
Hull. Always has been.
Just fucked up. The one thing though that they do improve the angels after this is making them like sadistic.
Yeah.
See when they do that in Time of Angels, how they're just like they're actually like kind of they've got personality and they're evil. Or like in Village of the Angels when they're like taunting by using their voices against them. It's I like how maybe that I like the fact that one was just caught. Like watch. Oh, it's so good.
I feel bad for the woman.
That one's like that.
I feel bad for the woman that had to be inside those.
Yeah, because some of them are actually actors.
That'll be it. We are.
Yeah. Staying very, very still. This is really creepy when they're all at the window, like, just looking. It's just such a great monster. Such a great idea.
Hey, bro, you got games on your phone?
I think when you show people Doctor Who for the first time, you show them this. Which is interesting because the Doctor's hardly in it.
It's a Doctor Light.
Yeah. I like the idea that they're following her from the house.
Acid burn.
This is this scene is the most 2007 scene that's ever been put to screen. Like, just look at the state.
Imagine it was Yantos. That'd
This
be so cool.
shop is dripping with 2007. It's ridiculous. Because what I will say, right, see about Heaven Sent, even though I think Heaven Sent is Stephen Moffat's best script, but it's not as, like, in terms of continuity errors or, like, logical errors, it's not as, this is watertight. Heaven Sent, if you start to think about it, you're like, well, the first time the Doctor was there, surely he was having to, like, run about naked because he has to leave his clothes on the thing, and it all starts to fall apart a wee bit. It's the kind of episodes like this that make me wish Doctor Who did just straight up horror stuff more, because it's its strong suit. I want to know what the Doctor and Martha get up to while they're in 1969.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, where do they live?
She's working in a shop, and I think he's living in a shed.
That's kind of fun though. I'd watch like a sitcom about that. Both of them stuck in the
Big Finish
60s.
with an audio adventure.
Probably, yeah.
Fun facts. That is what the Lord of the Rings interview is from. It's a DVD Easter egg. Do you wear wigs?
Do you wear wigs?
In the photo shoots you do with Vogue magazine, do you wear wigs?
No, I do not.
Have you worn wigs?
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs?
Do you know why they're called Easter eggs?
No, I actually don't.
Rocky Horror. They had an Easter egg hunt on the set, and they couldn't find them all. So in the background there's some shots of Rocky Horror Picture where you can see Easter eggs.
Ah,
That's what they're called, Easter eggs.
interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm going to for that next time.
Yes.
I like Rocky Horror a lot.
Mhm.
Oh yes.
Should we do a
Yes,
watch along
yes.
of Rocky Horror?
Oh,
where we
we
just
should.
like where we shout out the things like Janet Weiss, slut.
Oh.
Tell us about your breasts. Long, dark, and pendulous.
What DVDs has he got there?
Non-specific. Generic covers.
Brokeback Mountain.
He's far.
I want to know with the writing process what bit came first. It must have been they must have wrote the scene where she speaks
To him first.
to him
yeah.
first. That must have been the earliest thing he wrote. Construct the whole episode around that.
It's really awful in the Lonely Assassins game. There's a guy who throughout is slowly turning into an angel. It's fucking awful.
Like Amy.
Yeah, because he's got like a grey mark on his face,
Yeah.
he's scratching it. And then when it's Osgood's partner goes down into a basement full of angels and they're whispering at her, and the jump scare where she turns and it's his corpse and his eyes are all like bulged out, and it's really creepy.
It's a VR only game, isn't it?
No, that's Edge Reality.
It's on your phone.
Which is now.
Because it's as if you found, what's his name? His phone. Guys, Donnie's phone.
Yeah.
I think they should just do like a full length AAA Weeping Angel game.
Oh, that bit in the edge. I hate it. So, right, that context. A wee fun story
I'll
time.
send you the video, Ryan.
I've seen it.
So Cameron had the VR game and was very, very aware that there was a Weeping Angel level. I don't think I was quite as aware. I think I knew the VR
You had
game
no
existed.
idea.
But basically Cameron said, "Oh, do you want to play this level of the Doctor Who game?" And I was like, "Oh, hell yeah."
Hell's yeah.
And it was the Weeping Angel level, and it was my first proper VR experience. I was, oh god. I know what, I think I handled it pretty well, except there is a scene, for those who played it will know, there's a bit of a random scene where like a pram, a baby's pram, like at high speeds hurtles towards you down a corridor when you'd expecting a Weeping Angel. I was caught very off guard.
What? Jimmy, give me a fruit. Shit!
I like all the little intricacies of like the ones that get like caught out like just as they're looking and they're like yeah. Just like, oh. Like the dabbing one, like with the key just had to like go, oh. For some reason I don't know why, but the angel props start to look more and more shit as you go on. They look more and more plasticky.
I think it's because it's more and more just normal woman. Just innocent woman.
Which is normal woman.
They look good in Village of the Angels because they're giving a wee read.
Extreme close up. He's fucked it.
I shot it.
Motherfuck it.
The stolen security footage will result. Motherfuck it, I'm sorry.
Okay, we're still rolling.
Okay. Fucking hell, oh shit.
We don't have protection.
I love
for
that
the camera.
they've just picked up the TARDIS and gone.
Can they fly?
No.
As soon as they get
Angels
perceived,
have wings. Here's the first appearance of the timey-wimey detector. She's wearing like a sort of John Pertwee blazer there. You ever read the book Touch of an Angel?
No.
It is fucking brilliant. Doctor Who book. It's amazing. It's basically the whole story is guy's wife sees a weeping angel on the road and veers off and dies in a car crash, and the husband gets sent back in time, and it's the whole thing of the Doctor has to stop this man from saving his wife.
Because then he won't exist and stuff.
Yeah, because it's a paradox. But like they're he keeps like running into weeping angels and touching them to escape the Doctor and getting sent further and further back, and it's like a chase through time. It's brilliant.
Just hard-boiled and egg
Brother
inside a
chicken,
chicken.
balloon. The chicken jihad. The fact that he had to wait like what 40 years just to say
Yeah.
look at the list. See, that's why I like when it's sort because she challenges him about that at the end, and she's like, that man's entire life was based on having to get that one sentence to her at this time. It's like, oh, such a good score.
See, I like all the stuff that's like every time there's a little logic thing, it's just like lampshade.
Yes.
I request the closest lampshade. Alright, dude.
Why do it
Knew the
in
Scooby-Doo's
this
house.
building?
Because that's where the angels are.
It's just the second time we've done a commentary track for this.
It is. I can't remember what we said the first time, but it was really insightful.
Well, it was a bit more tame because it was for a piece of uni work, so I was like, can you keep it a bit more PG, please?
Yeah.
It was just that it was a lot of you going, I love that.
Yeah, there wasn't fucking shit and suck my ass.
Although someone did submit, I listened to everyone's to see what they'd done, and someone had gotten a bit sweary, and I was like,
I mean,
kidding
for
me?
adults.
Suck my cock. The egg forums.
That's changed meaning since this came out, because
Yeah.
egg now means someone that is
egg
is
foo.
very no, it's like it's very. They don't realise that they're trans yet.
Hmm.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, because they're not hatched.
Yeah. Stuff.
I think this bit
Stand
is.
I haven't got that t-shirt.
See the bit when he just talk. See this bit when he just talks about him. I think this is creepier and scarier than when they start jumping out at you. Just when he's sort of
I don't know.
like just the music is just one note, just a.
He's just got a wire and he's put his finger on it going.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
No, I think this is the like when you
bird
just when
things.
he's just explaining what they are and you just see it sitting there. It's.
They are quantum locked. They don't exist when they're being observed. The moment they are seen by any other living creature, they freeze into rock.
I had to explain this to my cousin because he wants to know what the Weeping Angels were, and I explained it verbatim. I did not sleep that night.
You're a
And
wonderful
again,
cousin.
Stone can't kill you.
Of course, a stone can't kill you either, but then you turn your head away. Then you blink. And oh yes, it can.
It's the shadow here.
Yeah, when you see it running upstairs.
Because I love the idea that they look totally different when you can't see them. I hate you.
That's it, just running up the stairs like.
Because I always used to think they were like big spider things when you weren't seeing them.
Yeah.
Because he's looking at the thing so he can't write it down.
Yeah.
They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck.
So that's the only thing you can see. You're like,
Yeah.
shit.
You looked away.
Neither are you.
It's
Shit!
It's the fact that they were like, they're already creepy. Let's give it a spooky face.
Yeah.
It's when it comes right up to when it's like.
Yeah.
So again, I've got a thing about
I do think-
statues and mannequins, and this sets it.
What I will say is that, like, I think they are far creepier when they just have the blank expression. See, like, you know the bit in Time of Angels when it first moves on the recording, it's just like that.
It's when when it's right at the front, and it's just
Yeah, oh.
it's the
Everyone's tried to do this where you see how long you could last in this scene without blinking.
I've done it once.
I think, well, the adrenaline would just keep you. Oh, is that what it was doing in the shadow? It was just going. Locking the door. That's the,
It'd
like,
be worse if they could laugh. Well, no, they can't talk because they're fucking cherubs.
Can they not? Oh, right, okay, yeah.
I think we're gonna die now.
They don't get. They're never as scary after this, though. Do you know what? This would be great. They should do Blink in the cinema. Could you imagine?
Fuck's sake.
and then just suddenly they bring out a statue at the front of the door, so
Well, they
when
did
you
that
leave,
in
it's just there.
They did that in Doctor Who Live. If you ever went to go and see that,
But it was
the,
good.
the
However,
angel
you
comes
can
out the
see
screen.
them moving, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, they like flick the lights off, and then they were like.
It's this here is horrifying.
This is the
Because
best
just when you
one.
think you know everything about this, they
She is probably like the best, like companion that never was.
I remember people saying that she should be a companion, but can I live with you, Doctor? She's better.
I remember for a while. I feel like I remember. Everyone thought when Stephen Moffat was announced as the new showrunner that she was going to be Sally was going to be the companion.
Would have been good.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's like me trying to get in my flat after a night out. Just
It's 3 in the morning. You've just bumped into an old teacher.
Why is it glowing?
so they know what it is.
It's like a video game when it gives you the hint to tell you like what the item is. That's really effective. That's great. Oh, studio light. That's terrifying. I like to think, see when they eventually come to demolish this house, they just go into the basement and go,
no. Just fill it with cement.
Just see angels in this house.
Well, that's the thing. The Lonely Assassins game is about a guy buys this house.
Oh god.
And finds them and he's like, strange decorations. So they go back into the basement. It's awful.
You would, if you were demolishing this house, so you'd come in here, you'd see that and you just go.
It's awful because it's all about the fact that, Lawrence Space spent his life making sure that no one gets into that house. It's very sad.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh shit. Maybe that's how they get sent back.
Maybe. Oh fuck. They never really explain how they they sort of briefly touch on Angels Take Manhattan. They can take the form of statues already.
So that's how the cherubs exist, and that's how
the cherubs are
Statue of
fucking
Liberty.
awful.
They explain it in Wink, the 6th Doctor and 10th Doctor combination, that when they send someone back in time and they feast on life energy, it creates a new angel. And
That's how
it's a
breed.
baby.
Yeah.
It's like a little baby angel. So the cherubs come.
Ugh.
One of the few monsters where the more you find out about them, they still remain quite.
Yeah, they get better with every they get more powerful and more. What are they doing?
The one thing I really don't like is in the episode of Angels Take Manhattan where Roy's in a dark room and suddenly just the chair goes.
I like that.
Match. That's my favourite bit that they do.
Are they killing animals? I love this tenant look.
Especially my own.
I imagine they just run. The Doctor and Martha just run around the corner and it immediately happens. Then there's just an angel around the corner
they're
like
wearing,
that. Bah.
They're wearing the same outfit.
Are they?
Near enough.
Maybe you will be my companion in series 5. I like how the shop is also called Sparrow and Nightingale. It's a nice wee touch.
Just in Comic Sans.
I like how this is Stephen Moffat just for all the kids, just going fuck you.
I think Stephen Moffat was behind the camera going
just giggling.
Ugh, I like his wee.
What about
blink.
the living statue people? Do they get a free pass?
Yeah.
If they're standing still and suddenly a whooping angel stares
Ah,
at them.
no.
Oh! I'm so excited.
Oh boy, Jarek.
Hey. Here he is, Vinder. Oh, this is such a good episode.
Oh!
So Blink, what do we think?
Bars!
Amazing. Fantastic.
It's peak.
It's just cinema. I mean, what hasn't been said about Blink? That it's just
What's the best thing about Stephen Moffat in general? But Stephen Moffat is like
good.
It's just
what a writer.
big banger. I mean, I have seen it too many times to sort of be like, but the fact that wee bit in the house when it first activates is still really effective, no matter how many times you see it after the fact. It's just.
Yeah, again, watching that with someone who doesn't know what's going on is.
Oh, it's great. It's so much fun. That's the thing. I've just seen
it.
it too many times for it to be properly.
Nah. I'm afraid you're just wrong.
You can suck my ass.
Oh.
Ah.
Masturbating 2 times a week increases your life expectancy of 20%.